for the lag. There it is. Okay. That means I'm live. Releasing paint from quantum capacitors. Rocks. Right here, we have rocks. And I'm making the pigment for the self-portrait. Let's get started. I'll talk about what I'm using just a second. Okay, right, here we go. Quantum capacitor number 1. This is an Alatai meteorite found in 1898. Little iron and nickel rock, right? Next, we have impact glass from Wyoming, where some years ago, meteor hit. What else do we got, right? That's that. And black tourmaline. Grit like this. In the baggie. I can't even see that. From rocks like this. Less flashy. And from the last corner of the universe, stone from Merlin's cave, his secret hideout, where he did his things. And I'm going to turn it into paint. Right? It's a nice rock. It's got some character. Right. File. That looks good. I'm going to call this Merlin's grayish blue. Oh yeah. Nice and gritty. Nice and gritty. Okay. Probably. Let's go. What am I painting? Right? The whole point of this particular video is to establish digital provenance for an NFT to protect an original waypoint for experience. The whole point of this is to document the waypoints to an experience. The whole point of this is to, artist backstory. Apparently that's a thing necessary to crack the doors of industrial art. Right back to where I was. Where was I? Hold on, it'll come back. Right, so we're in Merlin's cave right now. We're making paint from the corners of the universe. Space rocks. Oh, and I'm missing one. Right, there's one more space rock coming to complete this. Right, waypoints. The whole goal of this is to establish a singular qualia of a consciousness that exists. And as a species, we've been trying to do that for a while. And all the theories, including color theory, have succeeded in describing 0% the reality we experience out there. So in documenting a reality and protecting it from AI copying and the digital landscape that this is going into, this is the provenance of the paint released from quantum capacitors. Because you can't duplicate that unless you time travel. Nobody's coming through the door yet. But I'm watching. Okay, some big chunks. It's very soft, this rock. It's also very old. It's been in a cave. I mean, but what rock hasn't at this point, right? Okay, I'm gonna make this into smaller grids. Preserve that coarseness. It's dusty in here. Snorting lines of rock ground up. You know, and I was also very curious to see what kind of mojo this would release. Aside from all the quantum business, sometimes you do a thing, you're not sure what the outcome is going to be. It's the best thing about jumping feet first into the unknown, right? The waypoints go on the map. Everything these rocks have experienced from the corners of the universe are stored in the rocks. So we're going to turn it into paint and see what the story says. Nobody tells the stories of the rocks. They feel so abandoned and alone. It's just a bunch of rocks. Usually rocks only interact with water, and water does the same thing that I'm doing, just without a file. It's gravity. Mechanically speaking, we're applying an entropy lever to this rock to speed the process up. Make the bits smaller. Suspend them in oil. Put them on copper. And see what happens. Right? Okay. that should be enough for what we got planned over there. Make these bits smaller. Right. The petrochemicals. No petrochemicals in the shop, studio, whatever. To clean my brushes is olive oil and warm water because it works. No turpentine or any other, even naturally occurring. The processing required? No thanks. Right. That right there, that is the grit of the wave function. It's very light, airy. Okay. Storage. They don't want to leave too much behind. Okay. Little tiny bit of space dust from Merlin's cave. Oh, this is going to be so exciting. Right, next up on the block. Didn't clean that one very good. Do over. Smells like magic in here. Alchemy. Okay, I did make a test batch of this just to make sure I could break it up on the board. Quantum Ouija board. I put the things on and I don't know what color's coming out because color is just a theory. So I smacked it with a hammer. For as, oh, that chuck is pretty hard. Okay. That piece fell off pretty easy. I guess for a reason. Let's see if we can get some. Oh, that's not even going to work. No. Okay. Try. Hold on. Um, try a more direct approach to this. More concentrated energy. And so I'm looking for a punch. Which I know is in here because I put it there. Also, didn't know I was going to need it. Okay. All right, moving on. Round file. We'll try that one too. Yeah, the studio turns into a hot mess right quick. Oh, that's really hard. Okay. Making some headway on that edge. Shaky cam reduction. There we go. Oh, geez. Yeah, of course. You block it one way and it goes the other. Space rocks. What are you going to do? There we go. And they spark. Where did that little bit go? Oh, that's just, there it is. Okay, I need something else to block this here. Less than ideal. It's still going to be a thing. Okay, note to self. This is going to happen inside a box next time. Maybe. There we go. Okay, who had crushing space rocks in the paint on their bingo card? Not it. every quantum Ouija board comes with a quantum rolling pin. Wrong way. Go. Too soon. Okay. Try and keep more of this contained. The nice thing about these hard rocks is they're brittle, but it also releases a ton of energy. Go bouncing everywhere. All right. At this point, black granite becomes a consumable. Okay, let's try this again. All right. Space rock dust. Check. Ooh. Getting some Friday the 13th snow today. People out there just don't quite know what to do with themselves. All right. Boom. 2 out of 4. Now we're doing the hard one. It's got a lot of nickel in it. Let's throw a file at it. See what happens. Oh yeah. No. Oh yeah, we got some bits coming off, but it's going to be a pain in the ass to hold on to. Rock Vice, 5,000. Oh yeah. Okay, this one's going to take just a minute to... This is going to take a minute to process. So there I was, filing rocks in the studio for a self-portrait. And that's the kind of stuff you don't put on the bingo card. But here we are. March something or other. 13. Oh, it's Friday the 13th. Ooh. Seems like a prime day for making space rocks smaller. Oh yeah, you can see that, right? Just starting to get a little sheen on that spot. Nice. And since a consciousness is constructed of these things, space rocks and water, seems ideal. Ooh, getting the meteorite sweats in here. Turn the heat down. There we go. All right, the self-portrait. The copper has been scratched. Benzene ring, microtubule, side view, top view. You know, that's kind of what runs the machine, as it were. Oh, it's magnetic too, right? Duh. Iron. That's exciting. I only got a big flat spot there. Oh, it might already starting to oxidize too. Dang it. That's okay. It's going to be a sparkly, slightly reddish black. Preserve the grit of space. I switched to a larger file for a larger piece of grit. That one's a lot of work though. That is making some mighty fine space paint though. Right? Oh, this is exciting. It's very exciting. Little bits of impactite glass trying to get in the mix here. All right. Who knew 4.8 billion years would make such great paint? It's the best thing about a quantum Ouija board. You put one thing on, and you get a completely different thing on the other side. Alrighty then. Oh, that looks so good on copper. Let's see. Are you going to autofocus today? Yes. Forward. There we go. Step one of turning space rock into paint. Make the rock smaller. Right, there we go. Okay, just a little bit's all we need. Okay. One space rock, a little bit smaller. And the black tourmaline powder. And this is where I got to be a little bit more choosy. Oh, that's glass. Where's the glass go? This one. Take a little bit out of the baggie. Just tap it gently. Listening for the fine crunch of the fragility of hardness, right? This makes such a fantastic black on copper. It's contrasty, it's gritty. really jumps off of it. I mean, when color is just a theory, right? Black is an adjective. Light absorbing, light reflecting, differently reflected. Oh, it's really snowing. Nice. Okay. Let's bang on this with the rolling pin now. Dun dun dun. Round up all those little escapee bits. Nice. All right. Kind of shooting for under 100 microns for the size. It's about as fine as it gets here. The real pigment comes from the parts that the big 100 micron bits, they're grinding the smaller bits into smaller and smaller bits. So if I make it too small, let's see, what did I make before? Yep. One more pass for good measure. right. Zoom. There we go. Right? Nice. All right. Pigments have been ground for, oh, right, the self-portrait. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I was dumb. Live and learn, right? Live and learn, allegedly. That's going to end it for today. The nows. This soon. No spoilers. End stream.